dear friends. A warm welcome to all. Hope you're doing good. In society, eventually we come across different types of people. Some people are strong and well built, some have moderate body frame, few others are very lean. The personal likings are even more different. Some like hot, spicy food, some are sweet eaters, some enjoy summer, some prefer winter. We also see variations in the mental personality, like few people are more introvert, few others are extrovert. Some people are short tempered and some long tempered. The three doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, portray our physical, mental, and emotional makeup. The ratio of three doshas is not same in everyone. It keeps varying from person to person, and so the physical and psychological traits vary from person to person. We are born with some unique permutation and combinations of three doshas, and so each one of us display a unique, special, individualistic features and tendencies. These individualistic features are the manifestation of Prakriti. Prakriti is the unique physical and mental nature displayed by a person. It is genetically determined. Prakriti is the inborn genetic pattern. It is our genetic code. Prakriti is decided even before conception. It depends on the quality of sperm and ovum. The diet and lifestyle of the carrying mother also play a very important role in deciding the Prakriti of the soul in her womb. The psychological and emotional state of the carrying mother also influence the development of the Prakriti. Finally, the season and time of conception and birth contributes to the Prakriti. Ayurveda categorizes human beings into 7 different psychosomatic types. The first category is Vata Prakriti, where Vata is more predominant compared to Pitta and Kapha. In Pitta Prakriti, Pitta is more predominant compared to the other two. In Kapha Prakriti, Kapha is more predominant compared to the other two. The fourth category is Vata Pitta Prakriti. Here, Vata and Pitta are almost equally dominant. However, Vata take on a leading role. The sub-variety of fourth category is Pitta Vata, where Pitta take on the leading role. Similarly, the fifth category is Pitta Kapha and its sub-variety is Kapha Pitta. The sixth category is Kapha Vata and its sub-variety is Vata Kapha. The last category is Tridoshik Prakriti or Vata Pitta Kapha Prakriti, where all the three doshas are equal in ratio. Among the 7 categories, the first 3 are the monotypes as single dosha is dominant compared to the other 2. The next 3 are the dual types as 2 doshas are equally dominant. The last category is the even or equal type as all 3 doshas are equally dominant. As I made clear in my previous video, Vata is principally made of air and space elements. If you are a newcomer to my channel and have missed seeing my previous video, please click the link below in the description box. Since Vata is made of air and space elements, Vata Prakriti people display the qualities of air and space elements in their physical and mental personalities. Vata people have thin body frame. They remain lean and slender most of the time in their lives. In fact, they struggle to put on weight. This is because of the light quality of air and space elements. The skin is dry and rough. Also, hairs and nails are dry and brittle. Since air is dry, the same quality is reflected on the skin and hair. The sweat is often scanty. Vata people have variable appetite and digestion. Since air is active and mobile, lot of fluctuations are seen in appetite and digestive functions. Sometimes the appetite and digestion are too good and sometimes really bad. They prefer sweet, sour and salty food. They are prone to constipation. They are so cold-blooded that they love and enjoy summer. They are light sleepers. They are easily disturbed by outside noises. Vata people are hyperactive. However, their stamina level is low, so they get tired easily. They are quick in all their physical activities. They walk fast. They are quick eaters. Even mentally and emotionally, they are very rapid. They learn quickly and forget quickly. Yes, memory is poor in Vata people. It's all because of the overactive mind. They're highly intellectual. They are blessed with good creative mind. They can create anything out of nothing. They are more prone to anxiety. They are more introvert. Fire and water elements play a significant role in deciding the Prakriti of Pitta people. They have moderate body frame with greater muscular development than that displayed by Vata. They can gain and lose weight quite easily. Their skin is soft and warm and they have lot of body heat. They are prone to acne, sunburn and rashes. Hair is smooth, fine and straight and they are prone to premature graying. They often perspire excessively. They may sweat even in cold weather. They have good appetite and are frequent eaters. They prefer sweet, bitter and astringent food. Pitta people are rarely constipated. In fact, they often have loose or lax bowels. They prefer the colder climates and don't tolerate summer. Sleep is moderate. They go to sleep easily and wake up alert. They have good stamina level and can endure vigorous activities. Their intelligence is high. They have good insight and keen sense of discrimination. Memory is moderate to good. They are strong-minded, ambitious and determined. They have good leadership skills. Although they can usually control their emotions, they may become irritable, angry and judgmental under stress. In temperament, they are extroverted. Kapha people display the inherent qualities of water and earth elements, so they tend to have a large body frame. They can gain weight quite easily, but losing weight is always a problem to them. Skin is thick, smooth and moist. Wrinkles doesn't show so easily because of water element. Hair is oily, thick and wavy. The sweat is moderate and consistent. They have a stable, usually moderate desire for food, though they may be prone to emotional eating, which they need to avoid. They have slow digestion and metabolism. They prefer hot and spicy food. They usually have regular bowel movements. However, uncontrolled eating sometimes leads to constipation. They prefer warm weather and dislike damp conditions. Kapha people drop off to sleep quickly and sleep heavily. In movement and activity, they tend to be slow and methodical with lot of endurance. However, they are sluggish and lethargic or difficult to motivate. They learn slowly but have excellent memories. They are highly tolerant and forgiving with medium intelligence. They cling to their family or familiar associations. In the dual types, there is admixture of the signs and symptoms of the two dominant doshas that are involved. In the even or equal type, there is even distribution of all the three doshas, and a person can display the best qualities of all three doshas. However, this type is quite rare. This is one of the most frequently asked questions, and the answer is no. As I specified earlier, Prakriti is our genetic code and remain unaltered throughout the life. Once the personal constitution and its accompanying tendencies have been set, you remain with it for the lifetime, like it or not. I do agree that three doshas are greatly influenced by the diet, lifestyle, social, physical environments, and changes are bound to occur. But these changes are just temporary and not permanent. Understanding Prakriti is the first step towards achieving health and wellness. Knowledge of Prakriti helps us to align our diet and lifestyle to our Prakriti so that we can stay in balance. Prakriti helps us to know our energy level or stamina so that we can tailor our asana practice or exercise routine or workout plan accordingly. Further, Prakriti helps to determine the disease susceptibility. We can know to which particular kind of disease we are prone to. Once we know the proneness of disease, we can prevent them by bringing certain modifications in the diet and lifestyle. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon in my next video. Until then, take care, stay positive, stay healthy. Namaste.